Hey, what's going on? This is Mike with Beats and Vinyl, and I'm back again with new digs that I've been able to find over the last week and a half or so. Wanted to share that tonight. Want to give a special shout out to Dylan and Noble Records and Mr. Walt at Jam Pack Records and also eBay. So that's my source for this round this week. So let's look at it. First, good old Barry White, or as my uncle would call him, pressure cooker, because when he be on stage, he sweat and he have like a towel and be patting his head. So he's sweating like crazy. But and you see on this record, he got the little handkerchief. I don't. It's not his best record, but you know, it was kind of the disco thing, and he was transitioning into that. So it was solid. Let the Music Play was a good song. So not bad. I added to the collection. David Axelrod. Now, he is probably in a vein of a Quincy Jones. He doesn't really play an instrument, but he was an arranger, producer, worked with George Duke, Cannonball Adderley, a lot of great jazz musicians. You probably have heard his songs if you're a fan of Dr. Dre and heard the song Next Episode, that boop, 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 boop. That's him. He wrote that song. So this is one of his later records, not the classic older ones, but I was glad to find it. So cool. Oh yeah, Peabo Bryson. To me, Peabo Bryson is probably the longest running underrated R&B singer ever. I mean, he's been out there since the mid 70s, man. He's done everything from his own stuff to singing with Roberta Flack to Natalie Cole to Regina Hall. He was on the Aladdin soundtrack, man. So his voice is just incredible. I've been a big fan of Peabo for a while. Feel the Fire was one of my favorites, but the other song on this one that I actually love is I'm So Into You. So glad to find this one for $5. Oh wow, Headhunters. These gentlemen were the guys that backed up Herbie Hancock on his early albums in the 70s. And Herbie had a classic album called Headhunters. And obviously they named themselves the Headhunters. So this was the second record. I've been looking for this for a while. Again, I'm a hip hop head. I'm a production credit fiend. And a lot of times I look at credits and I look at where samples come from. And there's a song called I Remember I Made You Cry, and that was on the Mobb Deep album. So I've been looking for this for a while, so I'm glad I found it. Cost a little bit, but I'm glad I found it. Can't go wrong with Miles Davis, Porgy and Bess. Great arrangement, great straight ahead, just lush arrangements with strings and horns, and Miles is just great at this. I've been trying to build out my Miles collection, so I was glad to get this. Oh yeah, the Isleys, Glam Slam. And I know I'm getting older because I had to like have glasses because all of this is in cursive, so I can barely read it. So, but had a song on there called I Can't Let Go. It's kind of the Isleys early 80s, right before they kind of really all went their separate ways. And rest in peace to Chris Jasper, the gentleman right here. He recently passed away. He was the keyboardist and wrote a lot of those songs. A lot of those melody structures was him. He was a classically trained pianist, man. So rest in peace to him. Great musician. Oh wow, the great Minnie Riperton. This album was recorded right after she passed away in 1979. And what they did is brought about of her older songs out. And so everybody from Michael Jackson to Stevie Wonder, George Benson, a lot of people came on and just kind of overdubbed on top of her already recorded music. So it was cool. It was a good album. I've had it before and lost it. Have no idea where it is, but I found it again. So it's cool. This by far is my favorite Whispers album. It came out in '87, I believe, but you know, the title song is my favorite, just gets better with time. But the song Rock Steady, In the Mood, all that, man. I think this was probably the best Whispers album, in my opinion, that I like. So found this on eBay. Billy Taylor, great jazz pianist. Hadn't heard this before, but looking forward to playing it. Oh, wow. Old George Benson album, like one of his very, very first ones before he starts singing. People don't realize that George Benson didn't start singing on records till like the mid 70s. All of his old albums, he was just playing the guitar. Nobody knew he sang. Michael Franks, I've always been a fan of his music. He's a great singer. Kind of that, jazzy kind of style. Did a lot of stuff with the Crusaders and whatnot. So, like his stuff. This guy I'd never heard of, but I like, when I buy stuff, I kind of look at the cover. If it's interesting, I'll get it. So I'm looking at making beats with it. So I'll grab some things off of it. This guy named Groove Holmes, he plays the organ. So, all right, cool. And another album that looks interesting, a dude sitting on a park bench with a bass and these little Jesus sandals down here. So I was like, all right, from the little preliminary plays I've done, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can probably sample some stuff on it and make some beats with it. Oh boy, Al B. Sure. Man, in summer of '88, this album was hot. And from what I can remember, Quincy Jones had this contest for new acts, and Al and his partner put together a demo and they sent it, and Quincy loved it, and they got a record deal out of it, and this album was the result of the record deal. It was just a good album. I mean, I don't think Al B. Sure's voice was incredible, but it was just a good album. It fit right into that New Jack Swing, the Teddy Riley, the guy, all that stuff that was going on back then. It was cool. The messed up part about it is Al put this record out, and later that year, Bobby Brown put out Don't Be Cruel. And that was it. And we forgot all about old Al. It was over. It was all about Bobby Brown, and he took it over, man. But cool album, first one. Gino Vanelli, that White Chocolate Soul. I mean, growing up, we didn't have videos and stuff like that, so you didn't know who was singing. So we always thought these guys were black. And when I saw the record, I thought, oh, these are white dudes. But I Just Want to Stop, definitely one of those old school classics. Glad to find that. Tad Johnson and Mel Lewis. This is a really good jazz album. I've kind of been on a jazz kick for a second, but some good artwork inside. Been playing a little bit of it. I really like it. I really like it. It's definitely something to put you in a very mellow mood. So looking forward to playing that a lot more. Stanley Clarke, George Duke. This was their first record that they did together as a unit. A lot of times they play on each other's records, but this particular time they just said, let's just get together and make an album. And they wrote a couple hits on there, Sweet Baby, I Just Want to Love You. It's a good album. It's probably more singing than playing. I think their last one was their better one, the Clarke Duke 3. I think that was their best one, but that was a cool intro. And lastly, SOS Band. And I think this was maybe the last one that what they did with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. This came out in '86, so The Finest and Even When You Sleep. This got Jam and Lewis written all over it. And that's what I got this week, man. We've lost a lot of good people this week, man, or these last couple of weeks, from Roy Ayers to to Roberta Flack to Angie Stone. Just great people. I mentioned Chris Kelly. So if you have a favorite musician or a favorite singer that you haven't seen and they still with us, go see them. Go see them. That's my motto now. Just go see them. And not even that, if you got a family member that you hadn't seen, go see them. Because you just don't know, man. We're living in some weird times right now. So with that being said, be blessed, and we'll talk at you next time. Peace.